Good morning, chat. Back for some more Palworld. Decided, due to the reduced time, it'd be better to check Warframe in the morning. So we're just going to jump on Palworld now. Level 65, day 449. We're trying to breed OP pals so that we can take on the last of the raid bosses, and we're going to have to beat all of the tower bosses on hard. Right now, we are working on leveling some of these pals, particularly the Azurmane. We're also trying to get a Neptilius with the 4 skills that we want. Alright, we have just 3 minutes. We just put those in, so 16. Alright, I'll set a timer for 17 minutes. And we'll go out and do some fighting. Check the food. We could make some more food too. Thank you, Jorm. Okay, we cleared this recently. We are not here. Oh, we got a big one. I'll take the big one. Better chance of really strong loot. It's gonna take a while to siege this. It's okay. We're level 60s though, so we're gonna get good experience out of it. Actually, let's see if we can capture this. Because we don't have Sootseer. So we got it low. Nice. Convenient. These wyverns are just going to end up in the fight. Looks pretty good, actually. Alright, let's get back to regular equipment here. Played for a long time yesterday, and we didn't end up getting any of the big ones. Nice. Oh, because that comes from behind me. We're not going to hit with that. Good, Azurmane. Boop. Oop. Just so I can get through the wall. Continue on this way. Oh, this guy's drinking. I wasn't sure what he was doing. Hold in there. This is a bathroom. Oop. Bum, bum. Rail. Treasure map would like. Are you getting hit, Azurmane? No, you're just having a hard time navigating the space. Isn't there a second hidden thing? Don't remember. All range mode. All range mode, I said. Ow. We'll save you. Welcome. Nothing up top here, right? No. Legendary treasure, we'll take that. Kinship peaches, great. We got 7 minutes still. One of our Azurmane is maxed out. Where's the treasure? It is... Oh, yeah. We know where that is. Okay, they are back. Go for the treasure real quick. Applied mining. Hex helmet? Wow, okay. That's what we want. We gotta... It's the only way we can hit those upgrades. Might as well grab that one too. Sliding around. But I thought those were demoed guilds for a second, just based on the lighting. I was like, what? I've only ever seen those in the Terraria dungeon. I don't know if they're specific to that or not. Go ahead and knock out the bounty while we're here. We might as well. It's cool. Oh my gosh, he died so quick. Hello, Fangloop. Alright, store that. And that's purple rarity too? Great. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Food in there. I'm gonna... put this Azurmane away. That's the alpha one. That will be my future partner. So we'll drop this one off. We'll grab a new thing to level. Oh yeah, Sootseer. Whew. Sometimes digs up bones when assigned to a ranch. That's cool. Do you have a habitat, friend? Oh, I might have to look in the thing. Let me make a note on the Sootseer. There's still some pals that we haven't seen, even after all this. Because we kind of stopped doing a lot of the mining, or a lot of the dungeons. Let's see. Sort do I have? I think 3 stars sitting in here. Frostallion. We'll grab this Azurmane because it's an alpha. We're almost ready on egg timing. We'll just do some base stuff. Alright, the ingots are done. Make some cakes. No additionals there. Advanced bow. Okay. Dragon whistle. We still have gold that's here. Yes, we do. As well make some more. Not like it weighs anything. Alright, nothing there. Oh no! We hit the space thing again. Alright, This particular Azurmane is not a 4-star, right? No. We should make it 1. PD number, I'll take off that. We really need to hit that Neptilius. We don't have enough to do the 64 yet. Go ahead and do that. I'll free up some space for now. Right, Azurmane. Serenity Lurker, that's not bad. Nothing good out of there. Okay. Oh, let's put a Stegon back on the Hexalite. He seems to like popping out of that. Thank you, Mistagon. I might actually put the Sootseer out, because it'd be nice to have an income of bones. Might actually... Do I have room? I might pull one of the... How's here? What do I have? Might pull the woolly pot. Well, no, because that's potions. We'll pull the kelp seed for now. Assuming he's nocturnal. Cool. Guess that's it. Still going. All right, it's 18 minutes.
Oh, huh?
Hey, you guys. He went down. That's fine. Nice. Very efficient clear. Don't know why there were coins right there. That's weird. You go, Catras. Perfect. Thank you. Oops. All right. It's a splat arena here. Nope. No splat. That I assume is the empty one still. Yeah. Oh, it's another big one. Okay. Ba-da-da. Not upset by the fact that there's a jet dragon. To upset them. Mud to mud. Why is that guy unfazed completely? Wood. Oh, nice. Resistant Hex. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know if I can even use this in here successfully. Nah. Ow. Well, we're hitting each other through the walls. Actually getting a little hurt. What are you doing? Electric organs, great. We like those. Treasure map. Another legendary one. Oh, that was the other breakable wall right there. Ow. Last one. Hello, Yakumo. Cool. Alright, inventory's full. Oh, where's the treasure? Church again? Okay. You guys leave me alone. Got another Azurmane. It's done. Nice. Oops. So, yes. A lot of whistles, got some meds. Boop. This Azurmane's done, so we'll put you away. Based off a Palpedia number. We don't have another alpha, I don't think. Oh, no. This one we do need to change the name of. Perfect. Make sure none of these are alphas. Oh, that one shouldn't be in the box. That one we should take out. Right. From the raid fight we did. We just threw all of them in there because we were out of space. I'm going to keep these in our set here. 87. We'll put some of these away. So these are the ones that we want to level next. Argus Twitch, hello, welcome in. That one's very hungry. Let's see, those are good. You both have the same stats, so we'll go ahead and pull you. Ooh. Eggs are done. Bloop. New to this game, was wondering, are you on the base version or playing a modded version? This is the base version on PS5. Not modded, it's just a single player world. Not multiplayer at all, so it's just me enjoying the game in survival. Good, we got another Azurmane. So yeah, what we're doing, I don't know how much you've seen. So we're basically at endgame. We've beaten all the tower bosses. We have the option of doing them on hard mode, which we plan to do, but we need to gear up for that. So what we're doing, we're in the breeding phase late game, where we're trying to breed selective skills into pals, level them to 65, get them to 4-star rarity so they're as strong as can be, and that way we can use them in the raid fights and stuff like that, because I'm not playing multiplayer, so I need strong pals myself. So right now we're breeding Azurmane. That's infinite stamina, not what we need. We're also trying to get Neptilius with all those skills, which we have not cracked yet. Nothing useful there. Ooh, that's close. Okay, there's another Azurmane. Azurmane's not a legendary pal, but there is no legendary electric pal right now. So people recommend generally him or Orzerk. Because we didn't have any as fighters, we're breeding a whole bunch of fighters. Still in Sticks and Stones, the very start of the game, level 20 or around there. That sounds good. I mean, I don't want to spoil anything. I don't know if you're trying to avoid spoilers of any type, but yeah, I'm certainly endgame, but this is potential for what you can get. I'm certainly not the best Palworlder per se. I've kind of been playing it off and on for what, 9 months? Something like that, kind of between games. So I got a lot of stuff, but I'm not the most powerful player by any means. I'm 3 days in. That's fair. Yeah, I'll show you the base real quick then. So, it's big. 3-story base. I'm in the Fabric territory. Like you're, I guess, probably in this general area here. So yeah, this base is intentionally expensive. It's made out of high-quality pal oil turned into polymer. And then glass. Just move to the red area in the middle. Oh, yeah. This one, where like the church is and stuff. Yeah, it's a cool space. Yeah, I haven't even finished this. I'm still missing some glass, but yeah, we're putting the like the raid pals in there. I don't know why the Bell and Wars are sticking on top of each other, but that's weird. Not realize how big the actual map and world was. Yeah, and I think it's going to be bigger. I mean, they're teasing the 1.0 launch as being pretty massive. Alright. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Two of these eggs. This is done. Great. We'll send them back out. We'll assign. Sort by level. Keep the good pals there in case I want to do a raid. It's fine. You guys go. Polaris. Cool. Good enough. Have fun. Yeah, so basically that big base is our main base. This base we have set up predominantly because of the oil nodes that are here. So it's double. We made it originally for a self-sustaining kind of farming base. And then to gear up for the oil, we need a lot of power, so we ended up breeding Orzerks. We ended up bringing Astegon. So basically, every base pal we have, with the exception of the watering ones, have, like, really strong legendary skills. Oh, there's a breeding. Like, my Astegons aren't maxed out here, but, like, it's a good passive income for the mining. And then we took away all the farms because we were able to produce the food for both bases very easily. So we just turned this into a breeding area as well. We have 6 total ranches between the 3 bases. So collect these. We'll go over to the other one. And we made our original base out of, like, stone at this spot here. So this is the remnant foundation from that. We ended up tearing the whole thing down when we moved. But then we just, like, we made this as a raid base originally. Like, we had the summoning circle there. But then they added the feature shortly after that where you could do the raids in a special raid arena. You didn't have to build a physical base in the actual world. So that became less necessary. Hey. Inventory's full. Sure. Brunch or meat we'll put in here. Egg, please. Okay. So yeah, and then we just bring everything back to here. When I'm not, like, it can get crazy. It's like, I have default settings, which means it's 3 base and 15 pals per base. You can, if it's your own server, you can set it to whatever you want. But this is manageable. So, and almost all of this is geared toward breeding. And we have a bunch of cakes in here. So we're just producing cakes on a regular basis. Nearly all the pals are set up to make cake supplies. And then I've got the 3 electric incubators now where I can just put all the eggs and hatch them all and do like 18-minute cycles. To move things around. The thing I'll advise you with breeding, I don't know if you've messed with that at all, or I don't remember where it is on the tech tree. I had the regular incubators for a long time. The problem is you're not really going to get pals with good skills with those. What you really need to get good pals from breeding is to have the highest tier powered incubators that will incubate everything at the max temperature or at the ideal temperature, regardless of what you put in there. And then you need a power supply for that. Is like when you catch a pal or when you hatch a pal, it has skills on it, right? So to get a high chance of having the good skills transfer over, you need to incubate the egg at the correct temperature. So it's useful early on to hatch the eggs you get just so you can grab the pals and occasionally you'll get something. But you stand a better chance of catching a pal with a good skill just out in the wild. But once you get set up with the electric incubators and get all the supplies necessary to make cakes, then you can actually start breeding things specifically. But yeah, power I got plenty of. And just the one Orzerk with being 4-star and max level stats, he's able to handle this by himself with those 3 machines. Plus whatever I'm running for production at the time. So yeah, we've been working a while on getting these guys set up. Hi, Jordan. And we're even like outpacing most of the pals' work. Watch, I'll put 32 cakes in. These, if you try to make them early on, they take forever to cook. But it's 1 cake per egg for breeding. And he can just crank these out like real fast. Yeah, farming setup isn't terribly huge, but it's every crop and then some extra wheat and berries. And I'll just grab the stuff. Thank you, Jorm. But our base pals here are pretty strong. Bred Eye of Cthulhu, the Terraria boss. And then one other thing about the breeding and the rarity. You see the work tasks that are there that they could perform, like gathering or mining or what have you. The base pal will have, whatever their base stats are. If you get them to 4-star rarity through a condenser, then all of their attributes go up by 1. So getting a chickpea normally has 1 in the ranch for eggs and then 1 for gathering. But you get it to 4-star, it goes up to 2 for gathering, 2 for ranch, which means they're just overall faster at doing that. These particular skills I've bred into most of my base pals now. Vampiric, they get lifesteal when they attack. I don't really care about that. It's also makes them nocturnal, so they can work around the clock. Remarkable Craftsmanship is a 75% work speed boost. Artisan, if you get any pals with Artisan, put them to work, as it's an additional plus 50% work speed boost. And then Heart of the Immovable King, sanity drops slower so that they don't have to go on break as much. Plus you get them to 4-star to increase their attributes, and then if you want to further, you can use books and things that you can get towards the end game to increase those stats. like Tyrantris, base Tyrantris, 2 Handiwork, 2 Gathering, 2 Medicine, 2 Carrier. The one I've bred for the base here, I 4-starred it to level them all up, and then I've been using books. So I gave this one, or made it up to Handiwork 5 and Transport 5 to use that as a base pal, and then this one has Gathering 5 and Transport 5 to help with the farming, and I have them set respectively. Yeah, the passives, best ones for base pals are Vampiric, Artisan, Heart of the Immovable King, Remarkable Craftsmanship, and then the other one that's good would be Mastery of Fasting. When I started the breeding process, I had Mastery of Fasting between pals. I did not have I did not have Heart of the Immovable King. I got that kind of midway through, but that makes your hunger decrease slower, so they don't have to eat as much. So I eventually moved away from that because I can produce tons of food, and this particular endgame food, eating it increases the work speed for a period of time, which stacks with all the passives. So I'd rather have them eat more often to get the extra boost. So, yeah, I can just crank all that out. I'm even at the point where I have to check the food periodically because they're running into issues stacking it all. So, yeah. Hi, Jordan. Oh, are you done? Here, make you up his flower. Why are you not watering, Jordan? Not a bad problem to have. Yeah, I gotta go sell all the food off periodically. Jorm. Jorm? Oh, he's doing the thing. He's fine. I don't know why this is just saying 1 though. There. There he goes. But yeah, the breeding is weird. What I would do going through is look out for pals that you catch, any of them that have the blue abilities with them, and then just save them so that you have the option of breeding them later. You can crossbreed most pals together to get the desired abilities you want. But again, that's more of an endgame thing. So, combat skills. Generally what you'll want is Legend. All the legendary pals have that by default. Attack, defense, and movement speed. And then the legendaries will each have an ability, like unique ability, like Jet has Divine Dragon when you catch them in the wild. Serenity is something I've bred into Jet Dragons, where its skill cooldown is lower, an extra attack boost. And then Demon God I want on my attack pals because it gives them attack and defense boost as well. So most skills for the legendaries, you catch them and then breed them together till you get these other skills. For like Azurmane, which is not a legendary pal, I used Jet Dragons, or like there's breeding calculators online. So I wanted these particular skills on the Azurmane. So I had to breed a legendary into a pal to transfer the legend skill. I had to breed a pal into it with Serenity, with Demon God. Lord of Lightning comes from an Orzerks as their unique. So I had to breed that into the chain as well to eventually get Azurmane with these 4 abilities. Now I'm just breeding a bunch of them in pairs together to have a higher chance of getting more with these particular abilities. So, yeah, any of those abilities that you find, because you can just catch them in random pals. Like, the first time I got Demon God was on a lamb ball in that first area. So, as long as you have that update, they can get them. So, just catch things periodically. Actually, I think I have Demon Lamb Ball in here somewhere. Yeah, there he is. So yeah, I got him in the starting area. He had Demon God. And then I used the calculator to breed him with other things to transfer Demon God into other pals. And then eventually I've kind of propagated that throughout everything. So anything with the legendary skills, keep one of, may be useful. There's also some other ways to help with that overall. The raid pals are difficult because you can't breed. You can breed them together, but you can't breed other pals into them. So Bella's hanging out in here. She's not the most efficient. Maybe hard to create a super high version of Bella right now. But yeah, so keep an eye out for those skills. You'll probably find Lucky a lot. Lucky is a good work speed boost. It's small. Early on, I got a Lucky Ichthy deer that I used for my wood mining a lot. It was very useful. Celine. Oh no, it's a supply drop. Where is it? Oh. Is anyone gonna show up? No? Okay. I'll take it then. Bet. Cool. I usually guard those. You guys wanna... Yep, there you go. So yeah, I'll show you what... This is jet strong anyway, but... Let's see if I can get you down in there. Yeah, level 65s. Ow. And I still get rocked even with these... Oh, he canceled it. That's annoying. There we go. Let him do it. So yeah. The correct skills on a powerful pal, you can murk a whole base. Of course, this base is all one story, so it's a little easier to do that. But I've found this to be a very good way of leveling up. I don't even fight all that much, honestly. Got the guns, I've got high attack, but most of the time I just let the pals do it. And there's good loot here, too. Oop. Perfect. Stay right there. But yeah, if you're ever curious, oh, Nightbot already linked it. I upload all the VODs on YouTube for this entire kind of play through. So it'll show, like, from day one, nonsense with the stone building, like a billion regular cooking pots and all that fun stuff. all the way up to where I am now. The free how-to guide. It's not necessarily posed as a how-to guide or structured that way, but it could be good entertainment if you're looking at it, or just casual information or seeing what I did. I'm playing pretty much blind too. I didn't really start looking up at things until I started dabbling in the breeding. Like in game, I largely stayed just vanilla exploration. I'm still mostly that way, but I figured out how the breeding system works, and that's about it. Nothing too useful here. Hey. Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay, we have a little more space here. Alright, Jet, let's go. Did that reset as another big one? Oh, okay. That's a small one. I don't like that. We'll wreck the small one real quick. Oh, we're almost at time to... I'll clear this. I'll have to go back to the base. We'll reset the eggs, and then we'll have to go. Be around over time. If now I got a Jet working spot me. Yeah, sure. Enjoy it. I've been having a lot of fun with Palworld, so it's definitely a fun game. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with the update. Cheers. Oop. Get that. Nope. Base support, okay. Peach, treasure map, Catris. Okay. Let's go back. Cool. Sounds good. Yeah, that's the best place to see when I go live. I'll post in Discord right before I start stream. Or right as I start stream. We play other things too. Warframe, Minecraft. We did Monster Hunter, Stellar Blade, Borderlands 4. These I will... Oh, no. My attack's maxed out. Use that. So yeah, plenty of other series to watch, too. If you feel so inclined. Hi, Tris. Right. Let's clean up here real quick. Whistles. Pendants. Potions. And a rocket launcher schematic. probably going to have to make the rocket launcher at some point. I have a feeling I need it for the hard mode boss fights. Alright, eggs. Do we get the Neptilius? Nope. Okay. Fodder Azurmane. And we're out of space again. Of course we are. Do we have enough? I don't think we... Might not. This is probably faster than me trying to do math right now. Nope. Don't have enough. Alright, we're gonna have to get rid of pals the old-fashioned way. What don't we need? Probably these level 1 eyes. Let's see. Look at that. Chickpeas. Leave a few of those. Caught a lot of these random pals from bases that we've saved. We really don't need. Azurmane, I'll save. The mud we don't need. Forgot about that in Chile with Pyromaniac. I should be somewhat careful here because these pals will be useful for running the expeditions. One had Demon God on it. Weird. Okay, that probably cleared enough space for now. Behind the machine? No. Okay. I'll just use these because I can't store them. Alright. These can just go in here. Cool. Eggs. Yeah, there's another Azurmane. We're getting so close. Legend Lunker Serenity. That one's male. That one's female. We could just put those two together. Okay, we delayed a little bit in there. Eggs are fine. Expedition's not done yet. Let me check these two. Demon God, Serenity, Lunker Legend. We're gonna put the new ones in. More of the skills in common. Nice. And a reasonable supply of bones. Oop, not there. Need to get the other eggs. Okay. Cool. Perfect. All right. Let's see. Base objective, same thing. Mega base, breeding Neptilius, breeding Azurmane, build an army. We're doing that. All those things. All right. We made some good progress there. Got a couple of the Azurmanes leveled to 65, so we can keep them in the PAL box for like raids and things. Let's see. Tomorrow is Thursday. My plan is to check Warframe in the morning. Well, my morning. And then if we get either of the boosters we're looking for, we'll probably be on Warframe in the afternoon. If we don't, then no afternoon stream. We'll be doing other things. But then we should be back for a longer evening stream for either Warframe or Palworld, depending on the login boosters that drop at like 8 p.m. or whatever it is when their server resets. So should be more gaming tomorrow. Just not sure which game yet. But thank you all for hanging out. Appreciate the new follows. And I will catch you tomorrow.